People, welcome back to another unapologetic reasoning with yours truly, Rambo Kanambo. And today we're going to talk about some serious things as it relates to dancehall. I'm going to do some comparisons with the 90s, with the early 2000s in terms of what was happening, how it shaped dancehall, how it affect dancehall, positively, negatively, the changes of today's day and age dancehall, and how some seed were planted from back in them time there. Affect dancehall, hold back dancehall, and a fight dancehall. So, some people are going to say, well, how? Because them see dancehall, a boom dancehall upon an upward trajectory since Cartel release. Cartel caused all of that. Now, when you hear me say it already, I'm going to say it again. Vybz Kartel's release is good and great for Vybz Kartel, not necessarily dancehall. Right? But I'm going to explain some things now. As I said, do some comparisons of what was happening then, what's happening now, and maybe see if we can find a solution to the issues. So, first notably is rivalry. So dancehall no short of rivalry, and a matter of fact, rivalry build dancehall. But now in a today day and age, we have this fan base. And yes, they did have fans back then, right? But now the fans them get tribal with them musical agendas. And that cripple the genre. So, in the early part of dancehall, the rivalry was functional. You have sound system. Sound system have a group of persons. But you don't have one and two characters will stand out on the sound, right? So you have sound system and the sound system them a clash. Nightly thing, you know. So them a clash and the clash of improved skill in selection, skill in dub plate, crowd control, etc. The artists them, as I say, the sound them have one and two characters where them are the star on the sound. Them are the artists them. Right? Artists them could have performed under pressure. They don't know you're there in the dancehall and live and clash and you try to outwit a next man on the next song who may be equally as crafty as you, right? The same rivalry, it stay in the culture. You know, go outside of the culture like that. Stay inside and everybody a full joy and enjoy the rivalry. Today now, you have a fan base them you know. And that in itself make everything different. Because the fan base now, them act like political party. Like a PNP, JLP, Democrat, Republican, something like that. Every opinion somebody has shared equal, pick a side. The artists them you know, who maybe not pick a side, them get punished for collaboration. You collab with this man, or you link with this man, me not link with you. Your growth and your neutrality. So that same growth there, a reason why somebody like a Sean Paul is like, for all the way him do, which is phenomenal, him not really get the respect for it at Jamaica. He gets it abroad, you know. But he not get it at Jamaica. Right? So instead of the rivalry, how it did operate like back then, it has sharpened the art. As me say, iron sharpen iron, right? Sure, when you hear somebody say that before, iron sharpen iron. And when the man them did that beat back in them time, everybody attest them each other's skills. So everybody, and it's a every night thing, so artists them have to try outdo themselves each and every time. Sharpen skill. Right now with everything while go on, and nor the artist them skill. The artists them start make music right now for them factions. How that I do? It a kill the longevity in our music, and it a kill whatever global reach where the music can have. Right? Second thing we're going to talk about, which is industry. So the industry are now, back in the day, we did have an industry that support the genre. Today day and age, that industry there, it don't exist anymore. See? So, in the early 90s, 2000, physical sale, CD, cassette tape, mattered. Your local hit them equal real money. You can't make money. Real money. Life-changing money. Right? The street popularity, meaning you never did have to go across the water. The popularity in the streets could have sustained a career. Right? And the producer them they take whole heap more risk with the artists. Believe it or not. Yeah? Because the return them they clear. Return on investment. Clear. Now we in the streaming era. And while streaming is good, streaming pays pennies. Especially to the Caribbean market. Yeah? So while streaming is good enough, it not pay like a physical CD back in the day. Right? Dancehall you know too. It not dominate the DSP. Then if you don't know what DSP mean, digital streaming platform. So you not dominate the DSP them playlist globally. The viral success, because enough artists are chase a viral moment then. That viral success is short-lived. Touring, expensive and restricted. Restricted by what? Visa and maybe some other thing like politics or branding concern. Maybe a certain party don't want to associate with a certain artist because it may be bad for them branding. Right? So look on it now. Back in the day, artists them have to know. So you see when we compare the modern artists with the great, sometimes we ignore right now how the things set the game rigged differently right now as opposed to back then. Yeah? Now we're going to talk about one next point where you don't really get taught about a whole heap. And this is the political elites clamp down. And that clamp down there, you never just limit the content to a come out of dancehall. You weaken the infrastructure, the industry. So the man them do a thing like this, and pass one law and enforce it. The noise abatement laws. Yeah? That the law that they use for restrict event, holy street dance, and the corporation them in the country them follow suit and them reluctant to sponsor certain man because them deem them too controversial for them brand. Who remember seeing some video? If you're not old enough can remember some video like some street dance where obviously start from much o'clock in the night and in the early morning when people are like all work. The dance still a keep and the dance hot and people are go up and carrot up and all kind of thing. That was then. Now, I couldn't tell when last me see a video like that. Matter of fact, them a like fall dance 12, 1 o'clock when back in them day the people just are rolling in a dance. Because dance all a nightlife, community space, raw expression. Yeah? So you see when time them there's something they gone, just lose performance, You lose artist development because them the space where you used to nurture the artist, them they're not there no more. Artists are grow up on TikTok, Instagram and them way there. And now grow in a space where if you're really and truly you're not talented, you're really and truly not going to be. Because people are going to make you know, right? You will know from then or there if you're going to be a good, great artist, whatever the case may be. People are going to make you know. Tough crowd. Where you lose to an audience connection, you can't get to hone your skill, command a crowd, because you perform to people where you can't see on your TikTok or so, or your friend them where nah go let you down. And you lose the confidence in our culture. Because I guess what? It's a certain other genre is very protected, Even politics protect certain genre, and them institutions, Dancehall right now feel more like, especially in a certain space, like them tolerate dancehall. And sometimes them tolerate dancehall is for a means to an end. It's not really because them like dancehall or them love dancehall. So them not champion it. Crazy, but boy, I saw the thing set up. I never me build it. But when you can research them something, nice abatement, I can see what me talk about. Next we have the sound. The dancehall sound. And if it change. Yeah? So yeah, the sound change. But that's not really the core issue at hand here. Right? Because people are going to blame in nowadays dancer and I say, boy, you have less lyrical depth. The themes them in a dance are repeat, highly repetitive. You have 1,000,001 scammer song, you have 1,000,001 gunman song, you have 1,000,001. And not to say, you never have gunman song, but plenty back then. But some of them artists are like the only thing you know them for them gunman song. And the last but not least, the over reliance on trends. Them there's something there as it relates to the sound. But because you see, when you follow a trend, the moment that trend dies, at the moment that song dies, when the trend no longer trendy. Because when we look on it realistically, dancehall always evolving. Dancehall have a slackness era, time and place feet, gun era, time and place feet, party era. And it have conscious wave. Every time and time dancehall want to fear consciousness. I don't know why you're nothing else. The difference now is the evolution happen under survival pressure. So it's not a creative freedom. The artists them chase algorithms, literally. Not chase moments. Yeah? So with all of this said, what's missing from all of this? Well, for me, what's missing is a culture unified in a one direction. That's what we're missing. I remember one time Ninja Man did a try come out with a thing. This one umbrella movement. All I artists them under one umbrella. It was a good initiative, but artists them never support it. I don't know why, but they never support it. Because you see dancehall, back in the them time there, maybe they have clear gatekeepers. Right? Some people blame gatekeepers and I say, boy, this and that. But they did have clear gatekeepers. Them a gatekeeper they back then and did the sound system them. The selector them, popular selector them, because some of the selector them stay up on the sound, them not come to no big artists. And the producer them. the culture back then had standards. I mean, enforced said standards inside of the culture. Back then, you had organic pathways to greatness, real tangible pathways to greatness. Now, the artists them and people in the industry, they now have a shared vision. I'm say shared vision. I mean like say everybody must follow and do the same thing, you know. But I mean like it is not everybody do the music and the means to the end is for the betterment of the music. I saw everybody look on. So all in all, you know have no long-term artist development again. And everybody react and now build. So you see when today top artists them I struggle for match the artists them from the past, and because them less talented than the artists them back in the day, and because them carry more weight with less support. That are the problem. Yeah. So what really? What really? I go on. And big question. So all of this is a mixture, right? A fan base fragmentation, the economic collapse in our music sales, the political elite, them suppressive culture, lack of infrastructure, global positioning, short-term thinking, enough of them artists, yeah. The sound and the message matter in a dancehall, but systems matter more. Because it was a system back then, you know, and it's a system hold back the music, you know. Their approach was systemic, you know, if you hold back the approach, you know, of the music, you know. Because see, I mean, I tell you, so them pass law, you know, and the law give them the right for lock off dance, but them not lock off certain man party in our dance or stage show, you know. But certain other man stage show, them lock it off. Yeah? So you see politics work. So we dance I want, you know. Big question. We dance I want going forward. We go fight with each other, continually. Fight for scraps them, we left back out of this thing, yeah? Or we go build the structure back what we did have back then. Where we would allow the rivalry to go on. Because we love the rivalry, you know, we love the back and forth between the artists, them, right? So we're going to build them something if you allow the rivalry without the self-destruction where normally happen in a today day and age with the artists, them. Because I remember me saying a rivalry make dancehall, you know, and it make dancehall powerful. You see the division we're going right now in a dancehall with the artists them and the tribalism and the ray. All of that make it well fragile. Yeah? So that what for the people. We have to build back with systems. We have to have like back in the idea where them did have discuss like if have a dancehall federation. Like for that alright. A dancehall federation could have lobby the Grammys per se, for instance. And say, yo, we need to have a separate Grammy category for dancehall and reggae. So reggae have a reggae category, dancehall have a dancehall category. Yeah? Federation could have do that. No one artist now can lobby against the Grammy and make them the kind of change that. No one artist now can do that. Take a collective. So it's either right or people. Either we go forward together, straighten up back way with music, or I go just watch it fade into obscurity, you know. That's how we go on. But anyway, That's what me have to say about this thing with dancehall and rivalry and the back then as opposed to right now. That's all me have to say about it. Uno make of it what you will. Also, wanna tell me what you think in the comment section. Wanna make me know. Wanna agree with me or not no go so. Lie me at tell. Wanna make me know. Go reason it out in the comment section. Go say how this thing go. But anyway, thanks to everybody who tune in, who I like the video them and a comment as of lately too. When I don't know, manners and respect to everybody who I do that out here in our YouTube streets. And this was another unapologetic reasoning. Big up.